Okay, this is going to be a bit about bringing the cats into Chile. I get them off the plane, and there is a hallway, obviously, and then there was a section for a scan QR code if you have anything to declare. So I scanned the QR code and parked myself to the side of the hallway and started filling it out. It was really basic stuff. It was just kind of like, what's your name and passport number and that kind of stuff. It wasn't like, oh, what are you bringing and yada yada yada. So I didn't really have to upload anything. Then I continued down the hallway, and then I go to the long line of border control, and it actually went by pretty fast. At this section, they just wanted to look at my passport and my boarding pass, and they asked how long did I plan on being there and that kind of thing. I said a month because I didn't want to complicate things. And then I got waved through, and then I went to the next section where I went through what I thought was going to be checking my pets, but it wasn't. They wanted to know if I had like animal food or anything with me, and I said yes. They scanned my bags again. Yeah, I showed them the cat food I brought. They looked at the ingredients, and okay, good to go. And I'm like, you didn't even look at the cats. This is confusing, but okay. But then I went to the next section, and the next section was like, do you have any products to declare? And I'm like, they're not products, they're my babies. Also, it didn't say like animals or anything. I just asked someone, I have cats, does that count? She said yeah. So that's when I went over there. I don't even remember them taking the pets out of the cages or even looking at them really. They were more concerned about the actual paperwork. I gave them the paperwork, showed them my passport. They were super basic questions, just kind of like, what's your name? And you have 2 cats and stuff like that. Like, I was expecting them to like take the cats out and do like a flea comb and all that stuff, and they were all very hospitable, which is very weird coming from the US. Like, when they saw me struggling to carry my excessive amount of luggage, one of the staff went and got me a cart, and I'm thinking like, don't those cost money? But do they not cost money in the Chilean airport to rent? I don't know. But he got me one, and he loaded my stuff, and I was just like, well, I'm just spoiled. Anyway, but yeah, so it was actually pretty smooth. And then once I got through that, I picked up my luggage from the carousel before I even got to any of this section, which I thought would be after, but it does make sense that you'd have to have the luggage on you if they have to search your stuff. So, but that still confused me because I was like, why am I getting my luggage before I've gone through customs? But yeah. Okay. I don't know what else to say. Hopefully that was helpful to someone. So, yeah, they did it in steps. At least in Chile they did.